Hi everyone. I just wanted to give a quick update. Tomorrow through the 18th, I've got appointments downstate at the University of Michigan. I am going to be seeing a dermatologist for the first time tomorrow at about 2 o'clock to find out what kind of treatments I would benefit from. Hoping, crossing my fingers, that she will recommend or agree with CO2, because I've had the CO2 laser in the beginning of my life, about early to late elementary onto early teens. I can't quite remember, but anyways, I had really good results with that. So hoping for the best, and this is a consultation, and I'm also hoping that I can get scheduled for my first treatment before the pre-authorization expires. So it's one of those things I have to do because, again, I'm going downstate from the Upper Peninsula part of Michigan all the way close to almost to the next state. Anyhow, Tuesday I have a CAT scan. I gotta have my kidneys checked out to see if there's any progression or not in the angiomyolipomas. Those are a type of kidney tumors associated with tuberous sclerosis complex. And then, of course, I had to do blood work. Yay. That's just to test my kidney function, mostly. And then Thursday at 8 a.m., I see the kidney doctor for the third time. He's basically just going to go over my kidney and blood results, and I'm going to be like in and out of his office in maybe like 30 minutes. So, excuse me. But his name is Dr. Palapatu. Now some people kind of think that's a funny name, but he is from India. Of course, it's Americanized, but that doesn't matter. He's a really good, very good at what he does, and my biggest thing is that my tumors are staying stable, that they're not growing, because I mean they are large, like they are right the last I recall from last year and the year before that, but we really don't want to see them get very much bigger, because then that wouldn't require surgical intervention, and surgical intervention could cause problems for my kidneys, possible loss of tissue, or even a partial nephrectomy. And well, trying to avoid the radical nephrectomy because both kidneys are involved with these angiomyolipomas, and I really don't want to put myself closer to the possibility of ending up on a list needing a new kidney, because I had one taken out and the other one they can't really tell me whether or not it's going to be able to support me for the rest of my life or not. Just don't know. So I gotta get up early in the morning, probably gonna get up about 4 o'clock or no later than 4:15 a.m. Then head over to Dad's. We're gonna heat up our breakfast because I recommended it. It's just not a good idea to go for several hours without eating something, especially when you're leaving at this insane hour. I have no choice but to leave this early because of the time of my appointment tomorrow. So after we had breakfast and we got some coffee made and we got our travel mugs filled and our thermos all set to go, the rest of our stuff packed. I mean, I got a few things to throw in tomorrow, throw into the truck. But once we get it all together, then we're off and running, and I am going to be trying to conserve my battery, so and trying not to die of boredom as well. I mean, I can only put up with so much political talk and stuff. You know, I like to have a little peace and quiet and a little, to keep, because my ears just can't tolerate whole lot of stuff going on in the background after a while. It's almost like they get irritated. Even though there's nothing wrong with them, it's just me. This is how I am, because I'm used to being by myself a lot, and where it's quiet for the most part. And with my 2 kitties, I recently adopted a couple of cats. Anyways, I gotta keep this short because for whatever reason, I've always had trouble with getting YouTube to load anything I record. And I just wanted you to see my before and for future reflection. And I plan to show some afters. I wish that I can just show pictures on here, but they don't do pictures. Everything's all video taped, which I don't get. But I noticed that there is probably 1, maybe 2 videos out there of some patient being treated, getting their angiofibromas. That is what these are. Getting their angiofibromas treated, and some doctor's office that's on YouTube. And there's a lot of other videos out there on different things like wrinkles, like age lines and acne scars, and things that are more like on the surface more than anything, and then that doesn't really affect the individual's life per se, other than maybe their ideal of beauty or whatever. And don't get me wrong, I believe everybody's beautiful, and no matter how they look, including myself. And the only reason that I kind of frown on some of these people that don't appear to have any problems per se, it's not causing them problems like my condition does. I frown on it because in a way they make it harder for people like me to get the approval for the type of treatment that I need, because these things, when they might not look like it right now, but these things get irritated. They can get enlarged, they can grow, and have actually bled spontaneously. And when they bleed, it takes a little while to get them to stop. And by getting proper treatment, I can actually get this minimized. So I'm not trying to go for the perfect. I don't care. I don't want to have like peachy clear skin. I'm okay with having a little bit of some of this, but if I can get the results that I would like to have, to make it where they're not as prominent and as likely to bleed and stuff, then I would be happy. And I know there are different options out there, and I've tried a couple or 3, and for different reasons, it's wasn't too happy with the pulse dye, and I really don't like having to go back repeatedly for the liquid nitrogen treatments. Those are every month basis almost, and that's painful, and it only works for so long. Like, these things are starting to show sign that they're coming back, they're not huge yet, but they're growing, like that one there, and I have to keep that under control. And the other reason I need to have this procedure is so it's a little easier for me to keep my face clean, because right now with all the bumps and grooves and stuff, it makes it a little harder. So anyways, I just thought I would share and let you all know what the latest was. Hope y'all have a good night, and hoping for the best. Thanks. Bye.